When I was working in the NHS, and even after that, I was very well known for going the extra mile. And I don't just mean on my treadmill. I would always go above and beyond someone's expectations, and I would always do a little bit more. So if someone wanted a report or a website, and I knew that it's only going to take me like a few extra minutes or seconds, even just to give them something extra, I would. I would always make sure that if I told someone something about whatever, I didn't just tell them the basics and go, well, if you want a bit more, now you got to pay me. If I can give them something that makes them trust and respect me a little bit more, why not do it? So maybe I'm giving a proposal or advising someone about their website or even their page speed, and I might notice or pick up on how often they're using social media or their branding, or they're not getting many clients or people viewing the website. So I might drop in and say, well, have you tried XYZ? Have you used this tool which you can use for free to simultaneously post to many social media outlets? There's always these little bits you can give, because a lot of social media experts sometimes charge for this, and often you look at the advice and go, well, they could have got that for free. But what it needed was for someone to tell them. The same goes with websites. Someone wants a proposal, they might not use you, but I could easily say to them, look, I have noticed your existing website has loads of videos and carousels, maybe limit it. Maybe think about your hero banner. I spoke to a charity last week. They were on a national TV show, okay? And I just happened to click onto their website because I thought, I wonder what they're using at the moment. And their hero banner had an image of loads of people who go out fundraising. And it said in the bottom corner in tiny writing that they are approved by, Royal Engagement in the UK. However, nowhere on their hero banner did it actually say what you do and who's it for and what's the benefit. I kid you not. If I did not know what that website was about, how would anyone else? So I offered that bit of advice. They may never use me. That wasn't even my intention. But sometimes just go a bit above and beyond can massively help someone out. And people always remember that. You know, when you go to a restaurant and you order a meal, you're going to remember certain places, waiters, waitresses who kind of are extra nice. I mean, I remember when I used to work in Lincolnshire, 7 years ago now, and I used to keep going to a restaurant, and there were certain people that worked there that went above and beyond. They were always being extra nice, or they were being more helpful or advising, or they were always giving me the wonderful, lovely seats as well. And I loved them and the place and the food even more because they went the extra mile. Now, when we bring it round to like web design or logo design or SEO, often it means you're putting in more time. And you got to then weigh up between how much time you're going to put in. So are you going to put in loads of hours or a few more minutes? But you really do have to weigh it up. And it might be that you're working for someone who's got loads of connections. So you've done the core work, but you've got an hour or two to kill. Well, why don't you do a little bit extra? You want to become unforgettable. You've heard the expression, under promise, over deliver. Well, make it work for you. And even when you know you're going to do something extra for them, you might not mention it. You'll say to them, we're going to do X, Y, Z. And then you let them know, yeah, by the way, you didn't pay for the SEO service, but don't worry, I've gone and installed Rank Math for you and I've quickly done your settings. We ain't done your keywords. We've not connected you to Google Search Console or anything like that because that would require a bit more, but we've gone and done the core basic settings for you. They may thank you for that. So my bit of advice is re-explore some of the projects you've already done recently or a year ago. Could you have done something extra? Is there anything that you foresee that the client may come back and ask you for? Or maybe when you are doing proposals or someone throws a question or a query at you, could you answer it and just drop in some nuggets? Yet, by the way, you may want to use these 5 tools that I think are really going to help you out. And you don't have to keep rewriting the email. You just copy and paste from, say, Notion or Notepad. But if there's something you know that you would always recommend to people or friends, let the clients know about them too.